now listening to the Black Abstract.
You will never see anything like this ever again. Grinders and Grindettes, he did it. He did it. Kendrick Lamar has broken the halftime show record with 133 million viewers. I know I watched it about 5 times, but the day of, I guess 133 million people watched it on YouTube. His video actually garnered, well, it took 11 months for Usher's video to garner, and you could attribute that to the success of Not Like Us. You could contribute that to the fact that some people didn't watch it, and you know, we're hearing mixed reviews and wanted to go find out for themselves. Some people like myself loved it. Some people hated it. Some people didn't like it at first, went back and rewatched it and liked it. And so it's all kinds of things. You know, people were going back trying to recognize what the symbolism is. I'll do a video after this. My favorite superhero channel, New Rockstars, actually did a breakdown of it. I love when they veer off of their superhero stuff and get into the culture. And it's a young lady over there that does amazing breakdowns. She did one of Not Like Us and the whole beef in general, and she does an amazing job. So I'm gonna do a reaction to that after this. But I just wanted to kind of give kudos to Kendrick, and I also wanted to give my opinion on just the state of us as a culture. This is supposed to be Black History Month, right? This is supposed to be a moment of, or a month of celebration, a month of culture, a month of reflecting, a month of excellence, and we are just more divided, more out of touch than ever, dude. You know, for somebody or a culture or a group of people to not like Donald Trump as much as we do, and I'm not talking about me because y'all already know where I stand with that. We ain't rallying together to do nothing about it. You know, we going online and complaining and then getting mad at celebrities because they don't align with what you think you should align with. Bro, this 2025. Your political views are your political views. We don't have to go with our parents' political views. We don't have to go with our great-grandparents' political views. We can literally look at two people and decide what we like from that person. If what one person is kicking out we don't rock with, then we got to go over here. We got to get out the, oh, I don't like the way he talk. I don't like the way he be talking to me. So I'm like, man, get out your feelings, man. The victim mentality ain't gonna get us nowhere. It's just not. But that's neither here nor there, that's neither here nor there. I wanted to talk about people hating on K-Dot's performance. Now I get it. Some of you had different expectations for the performance because in the Super Bowl we've seen in the past, Rihanna, she had, you know, theatrics and steps and lights and all these bells and whistles, and even with Usher, you know, he's on skates, he's doing all this. So that's what we kind of grown accustomed to, right? But sometimes less is more, right? Now, if you look at it, if you look at Rihanna was pregnant, so she couldn't dance. Certain shit she couldn't do because she was pregnant. So she had to have these bells and whistles because her show would have been bland. And even then, her performance was just okay. Like, I love Rihanna, and I thought it was good, but I didn't think it was great. I didn't think it was one of the best performances. Now, Usher's, I thought that was a good performance. That was very good. I watched that a couple of times. But my point that I'm trying to make is that, like, yo, this is Black History Month. And no matter where you fall on the side of the spectrum, if you like Drake or Kendrick, one thing we have to understand is that Kendrick Lamar is an American first, right? Number 2 is he's a Black American. Number 3 is he comes from Compton, California. That's one of the blackest places on earth. That's one of the hoodest places on earth. It don't get no more ghetto, hood, whatever you want to call it, than that place. So to see somebody that comes from that environment that survives, not only survives, they get in the music business, are successful in the music business, they continue to thrive in the music business, and then they reach a point where they get into one of the biggest battles of their career and they happen to come out on top. The fact that y'all are not rallying behind him for the simple fact he's an American, a Black American man, and y'all are getting behind a Canadian, somebody that if we went to war with Canada, guess what? Drake ain't standing with us. And not, God forbid, I'm not saying we're gonna go to war now, but he's from another country. Like, where's your loyalty at? Like, just the simple underlying loyalty. Like, yo, what is you talking about? Now I get it. All right, now we want to throw that out the window. If you feel like, okay, I gotta pick a side, you don't have to. Do you know you can like both artists? Them two people don't like each other. They probably will never like each other. You will never see a collaboration from them ever again. But you as a consumer can actually like both artists. You don't have to pick a side. You know, I speak about this all the time. Like, you got some people that like Marvel, some people that like DC. I like both of them because I get more content. I get more bang for my buck. So you get people who just, oh, I gotta go watch them. No, like why? Why do I have to just pick Marvel or DC? I can pick both of them because I like Batman, I like Spider-Man. Those are my two favorite superheroes, and they're both different worlds or universes. So in order for me to listen or watch both of them, I gotta go to DC and Marvel respectively. Aside from that, this is a rapper. Like, we fought so long in order to get a changing of the guard for the Super Bowl. You have to rally and support this. If not, they're going to take it back. They're going to say, thank you, Jay-Z, for your contribution. We're going to move on. Thank you for all you've done. We're going to, you know, this relationship, we're just going to move on from it. Thank you. And then next year we'll have Sabrina Carpenter performing. And then you'll bitch and complain about that. Like, oh my goodness, who is this? Or the lady with the clown makeup, I forget her name, Capicola or Cap, the lady at the Grammys, I forget her name, but we'll have that nonsense performing. And I don't want to say that's nonsense because she's a talented young lady, but the fact that we have it, us, culture, have the Super Bowl, we got to get behind that. Kendrick Lamar is a rap. That man came out there and did a rap show. That man, I rap. If you've never done anything physical, whether it's perform, whether it's play sports, and I don't want to hear your opinion. You shouldn't even have an opinion. But if you have played sports or if you do music, then you perform before, then you know the science behind that shit. People think getting on the mic is rapping and hold. No, you have to hold your mic a certain way. You can't cover the mic. I'm telling you, it's a skill. It's not easy. And then for him to go out there with no backing track, bro, I can lose my place anywhere in this song and it's over. That skill, he has to remember his steps, his placement. The man was dancing, doing choreography. Like, I don't understand. Like, do y'all understand the magnitude and discipline that takes and the studying? That man was at the pop-up and ain't had a drink of water, ain't took his hood off. He's different. He's an alien. The man was dancing. Go watch, just rewatch it. The man was doing choreography. The man never sounded winded at one time. That man looked in the camera and said, "Hey, Drake." Said, yo, he's a beast. And on top of that, it's all a symbolism and a storyline. Don't let me even get into that. I didn't even get into that part of it. I just was looking at it from me being a rapper and if I was performing. I'm a big dude. I'm out of shape. I would have been, I need my inhaler. Yo, scissor. Let scissor going. I gotta catch my breath. It wasn't none of that. That man was ready, man. That man was disciplined. He said it in the commercial. Oh, people don't underestimate how big this field is. You know, I gotta get my wind up. They underestimate how big the field is. Like, Kendrick is the real deal, man. And I just feel like black folk, but any folk in general, I don't want to just alienate, but especially us, bro, we should be proud of him, bro. That man get the Super Bowl and we talking about some damn Lil Wayne. Like, I love Wayne. Don't get Wayne a GOAT, but fuck Lil Wayne. Like, that's Kendrick Lamar. He deserves it. He deserves it. Wayne should have got the Super Bowl years ago, but guess what? We didn't have it. But now we got it. Oh, just automatically give it to Lil Wayne. Lil Wayne ain't been hot since 2012. Like, what the fuck are we talking about? Get that to the man who got the biggest year, the biggest song, biggest fucking career. Like, stop, man. I'm really disappointed in us, man. It's Black History Month and we are out here arguing on lying about who had the better show. Like, or, oh, it was trash, or it was mid. Oh, he was relying on Drake too much. Man, no, you supposed to say, man, fuck, I love the fact that they got a black man from Compton that's successful, that's unproblematic. He don't talk about drinking lean. He don't talk about fucking bitches. He don't talk about none of the fucking stereotypical shit rappers talk about. That man talk about real shit and he uplifts our people. That's what we should be talking about. Y'all so clowned out over this fucking pop singer that y'all can't even fucking see what's going on. A pop singer that wouldn't spit on you if you were on fire. Drake don't give a fuck about you. It be us all the time. It's us, man. I hate to be preachy and not seem like, you know what I mean, but y'all motherfuckers gotta, like, stop, bro. Congratulate that man. That man don't be bothering nobody, man. That man does his job. He got in a rap battle and committed. You can't get mad at a nigga for committing to something that he got challenged for. He told you, let's make this a friendly fade. And then didn't want to do that. If you take it there, I'm taking it further. That's something you don't want to do. He told you, I'm very petty. I'm way pettier than you. Please don't do this. Do not do this. I am 10 times better than you. If it's up, then it's gonna be up. Let's just keep this friendly and keep it like that. What Drake come through? Talking about he beat on his wife. I don't know. Let's get it together. Post your comments below. Let me know what you guys think. Love you guys. Peace.